Hello and welcome employers and special guests. In this video, Al-Amin and I will be sharing the information technology projects that we've been researching this summer. Next slide. My name is Morgan Garnes and I just graduated from District of Columbia International School.
And my name is Al-Amin Mohammed, and I graduated from McKinley Tech.
Next slide. This summer, we had the pleasure of interning at Virginia Tech's Qualcomm Think-A-Bit Lab. Here are our wonderful supervisors and mentors that we got to work with this summer. Next slide. The Think of It Lab team partners with school districts inside and outside their region to build labs and maker spaces in schools, giving students engineering experience with microcontrollers, robotic crafts, and engineering design processes. Next slide. Since Qualcomm is responsible for a lot of the Wi-Fi connectivity, this summer I chose to research the different challenges that are included with bringing 5G networks to underrepresented rural areas of America. Next slide. So 5G is the next generation of wireless network technology, which means that we should be receiving faster upload and download speeds, as well as a stronger connection to our service providers. Currently, the leading telecommunications company, Huawei, has implemented a lot of 5G network towers in the US and the UK. However, recently, President Trump has declared them as a national security concern. And so a lot of the American telecommunication companies such as AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon have begun implementing these 5G network towers. So far, they've only been implementing these towers in big tech areas instead of some of the rural areas which also need some sort of Wi-Fi infrastructure. So some of the challenges that come along with adding these rural 5G network towers is that there's a lack of infrastructure needed to support the towers. And there'll also be a supply and demand imbalance, meaning they will have all the equipment and so on needed to put the towers up, but nobody in these rural areas like Idaho, for example, are specially trained in fields like this. And so one of the other issues is a low band 5G network, which will have a less capacity, which is good, but an extremely low latency that's able to work with massive networks, which kind of defeats the purpose of the 5G network towers. And that's what I've researched so far this summer during this internship.
During my time during the internship, I learned about business technology, and that's basically a strategy that incorporates the use of an enterprise along with technology. So it's a mixed match between sales and using the online internet. Many large companies like Microsoft, Amazon, many popular companies, and Apple, all those companies involve this strategy, and they're very successful in its profits. And some of the advantages to this is that it's easy to start out. It does not take a whole lot of skill or advanced learning to start out your first business technology company. Transactions are much faster as they're online and not in person, so they're easy to move in time. And also, there's also increased audience, so there's more advertisement opportunities. You can advertise yourself through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, even YouTube. All those things you can make your company grow faster. Some of the disadvantages, though, are it requires a proficient skill in both business and IT. And I know I said that it's easier, but When you get into the higher levels of competition, there will be more advanced coding, programming, advertising, sales, marketing strategies that may not be able to keep up with the big competition. And also, other competitors will drown out the rivals. So some companies like Android, Apple, they have their own view and settling. They may try to drown out their opponent and try to, take advantage of what's going on in the situation. So smaller companies, they may have the advantage of being easy to start, but they may not be heard enough. And also security reasons, there's a high risk of being compromised if they're not secure. And in this time of days, we have a lot of hackers going around. So there's a huge risk in that. But nonetheless, the opportunities in business tech are a lot, especially with the coronavirus going on right now and how we're forced to stay home with social distancing. So technology is really important around this time. Many online businesses begin to thrive as they've been critical to providing the population. So there's a lot of Amazon delivery, DoorDash, Postmates, all those business technology uses that helps us make life easier for us and also increases the demand technology over the past 2 years, which makes this growth very popular. And really, overall, business technology is on an upward trend, so it will increase exponentially for many years to come. So while during me and Morgan's internship, we had a lot of challenges and key takeaways. And one of our main problems was procrastination. It was, putting things to the last minute, trying not to do that, holding stuff off. And basically, we learned how to create schedules, making sure that certain tasks are prioritized, making sure that each person has their own role done. Also, another challenge was this is our first year doing a virtual internship. This is something we've never done before. So it's very, hard to adjust to new things. So our takeaway is that adapting to a new environment is a very valuable skill, and it shows that you're able to, be versatile, to say the least. And last but not least was creating a video presentation for this project. It was, very difficult since presentations were more PowerPoint in person. So it's not as hard as making one as a virtual one. So we had a lot of difficulties making one. But we searched around videos, video methods, help from on ramps. They really helped us out for suggestions for our presentation. And last but not least, for my future plans, I'm going to be attending University of Massachusetts Lowell of the fall, and I'm going to be studying computer science there. Morgan, go ahead.
I'm attending George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, and I'm going to be studying cybersecurity engineering. And after graduation, I plan on commissioning into the Air Force through Air Force ROTC to become a cyberspace intelligence officer.